Hello, and welcome to the basement again for my weekly talk. Last night I was outside for a significant part of the thunderstorm which came over parts of the province. Thankfully, I was under cover, but not inside. It was a very slow burn, with the sky becoming darker and darker until it turned an eerie yellow and almost total darkness descended. Lightning flashed and thunder rolled as the storm passed by. Then on the horizon came the first bit of golden brightness, and it was as if the dark and the light were battling for supremacy. It was a thing of great beauty, and its power and glory pushed me towards God. As many of you may know, in recent weeks the English Soccer Premier League completed its season in empty stadiums. One of the ways in which the rows of vacant seats were covered was with huge sheets of plastic bearing the team's colours and perhaps their crest, and encouraging words. My team, Wolves, play in gold and black, so the Molineux Stadium was covered in these colours. Then at each end was the old motto, "Out of darkness cometh light." It's been a long time since those words were used in the context of the team. They're to be found on a very old crest, which hasn't been used for years. It's interesting that such a message was used in a time like this. I'm sure the idea is to give encouragement and hope to people. What I'm unsure of is if those in charge of the team know where the idea comes from. Words that point to God's action in Jesus. One of the great soccer anthems of the last almost 60 years is "You'll Never Walk Alone," originally a hit for Jerry and the Pacemakers. It contains the following: "When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark." The song beautifully sums up what I saw yesterday evening, except there were no singing larks. We've been travelling through the storm of COVID-19. We have no idea where we are in its progress. With the coming of September, for many there will be signs of a golden sky. Children returning to school, an easing of restrictions, yet still the storm clouds linger, and maybe will even regather. I hope we consider two things in the coming weeks: being thankful that positive changes are happening, yet also recording that for many it is still a worrying and often lonely time. It is easy to say that we don't walk alone because God is with us, but there are some who need others in their lives in order to feel hopeful. We need to remember them too. Thank you again for joining me for this series of weekly talks. It's good to see you, and I trust that you're doing well. So, for now, God bless, and stay safe.